On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? There's some changes. Again, it's not going to be Vikes vibes anymore. So, as you could already tell by the logo and everything, I decided to change the show again. Like I said, I'm sorry. Um, I don't know. The Minnesota Vikings are my team. Don't get me wrong, but I just didn't want to focus only on the Vikings anymore. Um, but along with that, um, well, first of all, I'll tell you, I'm gonna probably talk about the NFL the most, and then some NBA, especially my Timberwolves. So um, it's just gonna be kind of more of a laid back kind of just wing it kind of channel. Um, and sometimes, when me and Jaren are on here, there might be times where we don't even talk about sports. It could be just random stuff. So, um, yeah, it's just going to be more laid back. I'm not going to be reporting like everything. Not going to be trying to keep up with Adam Schefter or anything like that. So, um, yeah, we'll still be doing some live streams. I'm not sure when the next one will be. Um, I want to say that we maybe will do one for a NFL playoff game, and we have been talking. We want to get one uh, going during the Timberwolves game. We are going to be doing that definitely. Um, that's going to be a fun one. So don't miss out on that one. That basketball's more high paced, and I think it might be a little more energetic, I guess, involving. Um, and then also to add to the Core 4 brand, um, we uh, kind of branch off of not just the YouTube channel, but um, I have an eBay store. I sell licensed cards, um, and it's you know, what is it? Is it C4 cards on eBay, and also on Etsy. Um, I do custom cards, so that'll be, I think that one's called Custom 4 Cards. Or no, not Custom 4. I'm sorry. Core 4 Cards. I'm sorry. Core 4 Sports. Yeah, I'll get it right one of these times. Oh my god. Um, so go check out the Etsy shop. That I do a bunch of uh, custom cards. It used to be called MVP custom cards. That changed it to C4 cards or Core 4 cards. So now it's kind of all underneath the same brand. I have laid back a little bit on the custom cards as well. I don't do requests anymore. So whatever's on my Etsy channel or on my Etsy shop, that's what is offered to you. So go check those out. There's a whole bunch. So yeah, to get into the Vikings, um, I don't even know where to start. To be honest, we are obviously eliminated from the playoffs. Um, this season just didn't go as planned as any of us thought it was going to. That along with JJ McCarthy, we were so pumped up to get him going this season, and it totally just went the opposite way that we thought and hoped. Um, I I think he's uh, injury prone already. This is since he's been in the NFL. This is his like fourth fourth or fifth injury that he's lost uh, time on. So I don't I don't know, injury prone. And then the performance. I know he's technically a rookie, but I don't know that his performance is just way too. It's way too shaky. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I was so high on this kid, um, and I kept saying he's our guy. He's the one that's going to turn around for us, and no, that that's totally not the case anymore. That's not what I believe, and I don't think he's the guy. I hate to give up on him, but he already can't stay healthy, and he is very inconsistent. Um, back, probably mid-season, maybe a little before mid-season, me and Jaren have talked about, next season already, because that's what us Minnesota Vikings fans do. So we get let down every year. Um, it would be nice to. Okay, so San Francisco, Brock Purdy, he was injured. Then Mac Jones came in to fill in for him, and he did outstanding over there. I say we go in the offseason. This is all hot take. Don't come at me or anything. This is all my opinion, hot take, whatever. Um, go after Mac Jones. I think that would be a very good pickup. Um, I know there's all these rumors about Joe Burrow coming here to team up with Justin Jefferson and blah blah blah. No, absolutely not. I do not want that. For one, he's injury prone. For two, yeah, he is a good player when he's healthy, but he's injury prone. But number two, he's way too expensive. He needs, what he is getting in Cincinnati, if not more. Um, and I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve it or anything, but also in order to get him, we would have to give up a lot. I think it was like three first rounders, second rounder, and a player, and then a pick swap or something like that. No, I don't want to give that much up for one player, and uh, it, a guy that's so injury prone. So no, I don't. I don't want Joe Burrow. I don't at all. Um, and all of this could be for nothing. All this talk about a new quarterback. I mean, next year, I mean, JJ probably will still be our starter, but who knows? And then this next thing is really going to be a hot take. My opinion, it's not gonna happen. But at this point, how pissed off us Vikings fans are, I say we get rid of the coach, we get rid of the GM, and the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Let's just push the reset button on this team, because obviously it's not working. It it really is not working at all. Um, KOC's been here 4 years. We've had one playoff game, um, and it just I'm tired of it. I mean, it's not changing. I know they say trust the process, blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't know about that. And another thing about the quarterback situation, I also it could be a very good possibility that we could do this, I say just bring Kirk back. Um, you know, we all wanted him to leave because when the lights were bright, he couldn't pull through, and this and that. But he's not injury prone, and he's very consistent, especially accuracy wise. He's one of the better accurate passers in the NFL. Um, and then there's Max Brosmer, where we were so high on him because he came from the Minnesota Gophers, blah, blah, blah. And he had a really, really good preseason, but he came in that one start for JJ, and he just completely took a goose egg. I mean, he's not the answer. I say get rid of him too. It's tough love, but this is a football team. We're not here for feelings. We're here to win, and if that's what we need to do in order to win, that's what we're going to do. That's how I think of it. But um, better luck next year, like we always say. Um, and then in the NFL as a whole, this has just been an absolutely crazy season all together in the whole NFL. The Kansas City Chiefs are eliminated from the playoffs. They will not, for sure, they will not get another Super Bowl this year. Um, the Bears are in first in the NFC North, which that hasn't happened for a long time. Vikings are in last. Plus, the Bears are fighting for the number one seed in the NFC. And Caleb Williams is looking amazing in year two, um, as is Drake May and the Patriots. I mean, Drake May is one of the front runners for MVP at this point, I believe. I definitely would put him in that conversation. And him and Mike Vrabel have got the Patriots on a really good season. And I could see them going far in the playoffs as well. I mean, and then ever since Tom Brady left the Patriots just haven't really been that good. But now, Mike Vrabel and Drake May, they have things clicking over there in New England. Um, Jacksonville, they're in the playoffs. They clinched after this week, and that Liam Cohen, I think his name is, first year head coach. We all thought he was going to be a laughing stock with the and look at him. He's in the playoffs his first year. It's like kind of look at me now, guys. That's absolutely crazy. Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young's he's playing really good. Um, they're fighting for a playoff chance as well. The Detroit Lions, their playoff lives are basically hanging on by a fray of a thread. The Vikings play them tomorrow. I am recording this Christmas Eve. Not sure when you'll see this, but as of right now, the Vikings play them tomorrow. I believe if we beat them, they're out. Um, I think they have to win out, and then the Packers have to lose one, I think, of the two or something like that. I don't remember. Um, and then Jaden Daniels, he completely fell way down. He had a really good rookie year last year, looked amazing. He was in the MVP talks last year, and he just went way down, dealing with injuries, and that was just crazy. And Washington wasn't doing as good as last year either, so that kind of took a turn where I thought Washington was going to continue the success this year, which they didn't. And then Sam Darnold going to Seattle, and just killing it there, just like he did here last year. And then his wide receiver Jackson Smith and Jigba, JSN having a historical year. Just amazing numbers. I don't know if he still is, but he for most of the season he was on track to be the first 2,000 yard receiver in a year. So that's crazy. Um, and then to stay on the wide receivers, Justin Jefferson, way off of his regular numbers. I don't think he's gonna hit even 1,000 yards this season, which that will be his first season not hitting 1,000 yards in his first 6 seasons. So I mean, everything's just so crazy. Um, and even though the Chiefs are eliminated, um, you know, Patrick Mahomes, the big injury, tears his ACL. He's out until I, he's hoping that he can play Week 1 next year. Um, but he's out, and then the next week, his backup Gardner Minshew also tears his ACL. So I mean, I don't even know who their quarterback is going to be this week. So um, just things falling apart for Kansas City. So Tyreek Hill had a really gruesome injury earlier in the year, as did Micah Parsons. He, after getting traded to Green Bay, he, I think it was just, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago, he got injured and is out for the rest of the season. So, yeah, just a really crazy NFL season. I can't wait to see how these playoffs play out. And even though my team is not in it anymore, it's just so interesting to see what's going to go on. Going to my Timberwolves, we're 20-10. Before Christmas, we play on Christmas. I think that we play the Nuggets. And just last week, we played OKC. They were 25-2. They'd only lost 2 games, and we gave them their 3rd loss of the season, which that was a crazy game. I mean, there was like 11 lead changes in the 3rd quarter alone. I mean, just a roller coaster, man. Holy crap. We also played a handful of games without Anthony Edwards, and we proved we can win without him if needed. I mean, obviously, it's a really good thing when we do have him. But if we have to play without him, we prove that we can win without him. Julius Randle is just balling out. He is just on fire. Holy shit. I mean, he's just putting up numbers. He's got his kid on the sideline. They always show him. Just Julius is just on a roll this year, and wow. Naz Reid, he's Naz Reid, just a beast. I mean, nothing else you can really say. Naz is a great player. Every week, you know that he's going to come off the bench and produce and hit threes and be physical. It's just awesome. We got a fired up head coach, fired up Finch. I think it was the OKC game. He got ejected less than 6 minutes into the game. He got 2 technicals. I mean, he was just absolutely irate. I mean, that first quarter, the refs were actually really, really ridiculous. And I was actually pretty pissed off at the no call that Finch just went off on. It had been brewing, I think, a little before that as well, but that pushed him over the edge. I've never seen him so pissed off. Still won the game as well. Um, Mike Denori took over for Chris Finch with the coaching duties. We still won that game. Gave OKC a third loss of the season. Um, I mean, let's just hope that we can continue to win and maybe we can get over the Western Conference Finals hump this year. We've been there twice in a row. Um, and hopefully now we can finally get through and get to the NBA Finals. It's going to be a tough road. We got OKC. We got the Nuggets are always a tough uh, opponent, and yeah, so we have our work cut out for us, but I think we can do it just on how we finished the season, the last two seasons. So um, yeah, I get to root on both of my teams on Christmas Day, even though with the Vikings they're out of the playoffs, they're playing the Lions. I'm in the championship round in my fantasy league, and I have Jameer Gibbs and Jameson Williams, so I'm gonna kind of root for them, just because I want that fantasy title again. I won it in 2023, and I missed the playoffs last year, and then this year I'm in the championship, so hopefully I can get that. Yeah, so let's go Gibbs and Jameson Williams. Um, yeah, that's all I'm gonna put out there in this episode. Um, a lot of stuff I didn't touch on. I'll save that for future videos. So yeah, stay tuned. Go check out the eBay shop and the Etsy shop. I will try to put them in the links in the description down below. So go check those out. And as always, follow and subscribe to this channel and share it. And then keep an eye out for our live shows, and especially that live show that we're going to do during the Wolves game. I'm not sure exactly when, but keep an eye out for that. So yeah, we will see you later.
I'ma let you hear 'em just to prove you wrong. On track